So, um, I will say morning, but it won't be morning because I'm pre-recording these for a couple of days because I've got 2 busy days. So, oh, unknown. Oh, you rotten sobs. Okay, so, the song is, they're playing with me, aren't they? The song is I'm Not in Love by 10cc. 10cc is Pisces, Neptune, second house, Taurus, and Taurus there. So neck and throat again. The lights are going off, so they're involved because they know that I'm on the move. I've got things to do. So expect you might see it, you might not. I can't move the camera for you to see them flickering there. So they've stopped now for a minute, so we'll see. Oh yeah. Okay. So just let's carry on and see where they take us, shall we? They've been very busy today, that's why they're more excitable. So let's see. So I'm not in love, but we all know it was the exact opposite, really. He was in love, he just didn't want to admit it. He even said that he only kept her picture because it covered a hole in the wall. So somebody's in denial. Maybe you're not in. You say you don't love your job, you don't love a person, you don't love the situation, but you can deny it all you want. Spirit knows everything. So stop lying to yourself. Basically, let's see what they've got to say. 18 is the moon. We've got the full moon on the 22nd. They mentioned a lot, haven't we? Full moon in what? I can't remember. But we'll have a look at the astrology, because there might be something in that about the moon. So, 18th of June 2024. The moon is in Scorpio. Let's see what that full moon is in on the 22nd. Capricorn. So we're looking for the moon. It's a difficult path, a path of blood and tears when you're born on the 18th. But it's always worth it. Might not feel like it while you're going through it. There's Dad again, making an appearance. There's the 22nd come out straight away. So Richard and the full moon has something to do with this. The Lord Mayor. Not wanting to look a fool. Feeling the fear and doing it anyway. believe it's in the sweet spot. Yes, it is in the sweet spot. And the Scorpio moon fits with the card because it is a Scorpio energy. Some of it is Cancer, but it is Scorpio energy. Apologies. Slow and steady wins the race. The title. Those with the limp, the amputation, the scar on the leg, the squaddy, the mounted soldier, the mounted police, someone in uniform, possibly any or all of those, or someone of a dark complexion. It's Chiron. It's someone who's been wounded, has healed themselves, and now is able to heal others. But it's a slow, steady battle. Improvements in finances and career. Someone's making mountain out of molehills, but you'll put them in the place. Stick up for yourself. Don't let people walk all over you. This isn't going to be an easy journey. There's the eclipse again. Elaine said something about it yesterday in the comments for me. So, but it is seeing things very, very clearly. Seeing into the future. And the healing of the palms. No longer being torn. You've destroyed both options. You thought, you know what? I'm sick of being torn between these two things. Let them both rot. I'm moving on. Because this team isn't working. The foundations were never strong enough in the first place. And you're freeing yourself from this toxic situation. So you've been pulled in opposite directions. Too much. And now you thought, forget it. It's not worth it. You're breaking the shackles. You're not signing contracts. You're not making promises you can't keep. You are breaking the shackles from your hands and feet. This toxic situation is over. You can't be used anymore. You're turning your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true. That new moon in Capricorn will be important. Full moon, sorry. And the Virgo energy. Hospital doors. Anything to do with, especially the neck and throat, because we've got Taurus there again. There are 3 issues, medical issues, but they will be healed. There is a loss of faith there in this. You don't really believe this. A loss of faith in religion, in yourself. You're silent. Maybe there's issues with the neck and throat and you can't speak for a while. The names Simon and Peter could be important. You don't have to walk this journey alone. Someone in spirit or the flesh will come to walk with you. Minor details are the red-headed woman, the diva, the drama queen, the one that makes all about them. Some financial demands on you. Financial ruin for some. A spoilt person that will scream and scream and scream until she's sick if she doesn't get what she wants. The attention is elsewhere and she doesn't like it. Leo energy, the darker side of Leo, power struggles, Violet, Elizabeth, so the flowers Violet, Elizabeth, the flower Sweet William or the name William. So we've got a lot of names here. Bonnie, Langford and Dennis Waterman. So, but that's a minor detail. It's the wrong team. It's a loss of friendships, a breakup of marriages, schools, teachers, children. The children hold the key. Don't sell your soul to the devil, is what they're saying. Break free. You may have failed in a study course or failed your exams, something like that. Something that you've been studying for at least 3 years. And you're breathing down your neck about it. You do it at your own pace. You may turn your back on a religion, a marriage, a friendship, everything you've ever known or believed to be true. The way you was brought up to believe things, to follow your own true path. So we've got 15 positive, 9 and 27 positive, grandfathers, but 5 and 23 negative. We've also got the number 8 and 26 negative, Libra energy. You can't sit on the fence forever about this situation. You can't keep being torn, because nothing can grow in barren lands. There is arguments definitely with a female battling. It could be a Taurus. It could be venereal disease. It could be the termination of contracts, friendships, vows, relationships, pregnancies even. If it's a failed pregnancy, then I'm very sorry. It is something that you have to grow from the pain. It is the military. It is November the 11th, May the 31st. It is mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Issues there. There's a blame-shame game. Everybody wants to be right. Nobody wants to be happy. Overthinking things, analysis paralysis, too much up in your head. There's that 22. Brilliant. Well done. Richard, the Fool. So the Fool's journey begins again. A new cycle begins after this full moon on the 22nd. It brings an end to things so that you can start a new journey. And without fear or favour, or shame or blame. Don't worry about looking the fool. Just jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. Biddy Whittington card. Do you remember? He went to London expecting the streets of London to be paved with gold, and he was sadly mistaken. Loss of finances, security, stability. Lost everything. He couldn't go back because he would have looked stupid. So he stayed, made the best of it like we have to, and became the Lord Mayor of London anyway. But there will be a new team, possibly, in London. How brilliant will that be? And it will pay off within 3 years. So, finally, Aries comes out with passion and does what it says he's going to do. It's the Ron Seal man. Does what it says on the tin. Taking action. In control of his passions. And there it is. Patience finally pays off. 3 days. So that would take us to the 21st. There is no celebration, no reunion for at least 3 months. Possibly. Or there is an issue with 3 women. Or there is an engagement that you cannot make. It's a function maybe that you can't attend. So we got 3 threes. Something coming between you and what you want. And it's probably this female. Or this Taurus. Or this Leo. Feminine energy. Yep. Somebody thought they had you over a barrel. Well, they're sadly mistaken. We don't negotiate with terrorists. And you'll make a decision, the right decision, so that they can no longer use or manipulate you. There will be some harsh words. There'll be some lies spoken, possibly about you. There may be a child, a sporty child, or a very intelligent child, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini child, or an immature energy. Thoughts and words are immature, but it's lies. Somebody's poking the hornet's nest to get a reaction, probably the drama queen. Children are being influenced by others. There may be child abuse, child trauma, or something from the past causing this issue. But you're no longer going to sacrifice your happiness for others. You're going to stand on your own 2 feet. You're going to put your boundaries in place and say no. Odin, Prometheus, Houdini, escape. Put your boundaries in place, learn to say no, and stand on your own 2 feet. You are no longer the victim or the martyr. Number 12, positive energy. Absolutely beautiful. There's the moon again now. You don't see it yet. Be patient. Everything will become clear soon. On the 22nd, I believe. Something is waiting to be grown, waiting to be created, and you're torn. But what's going to happen is that while they're pulling you into, you will decide to step away and sod that for a game of soldiers, you're both as bad as each other, and walk away. Simple as. Yeah, you're no longer banging your head against a brick wall, wasting your time and effort on something or someone that isn't worth it. You're coming home to who you truly are. The truth comes out. You take that sword and sever ties. Absolutely beautiful. It will bring you success. Boredom is your enemy, but miracles are about to happen. 1 or 28, Gemini energy, twins, children, school days, nostalgia, removing the masks. Your words and thoughts are spells. You are being positive and moving forward. Absolutely beautiful. The miracles are about to take place, especially health-wise. Someone or something new may enter your life. Like I said to you before, when Elaine thought it was funny, it could be a washing machine. Something that makes your life so much simpler. Like a miracle. And if it's a person, it's the one that wears many hats, could collect hats, baseball caps, etc., or is many things to many different people. They will become like your right-hand man. They are about hands, arms, shoulders. It's like Mary Poppins, somebody beautiful who creates positivity wherever they go. A master magician. Merlin. We had Merlin, didn't we? Yeah, the masks are off. The gloves are off. It's time to enjoy. But it's all unknown as yet. Don't be afraid of the unknown. So the dice, what do the dice say? Second house is Taurus. It's about seeing beautiful, being beautiful, wanting beautiful. But remember, what you earn owns you. It is the neck and the throat. Banks, green, the heart chakra, the material world, your wealth, or what you see as wealth. Your worldly goods, your personal resources, your possessions, your security, your values, your self-worth, material values, and your spending. So money, something's going to cost you, money-wise. But miracles can happen to save the day. So it may be that you need a new washing machine, you don't know you're going to pay for it, and suddenly, like out of nowhere, a miracle happens. I've had a miracle a few times. It's got a name. It's called Kristen. So Taurus in Neptune. Oh, they're keeping secrets because due to the long orbit, which means that Neptune won't reach these signs until the far future, Neptune in Aries, Taurus, Gemini or Cancer are not included. So they're not telling you anything extra. So you don't need to know yet. It's not time yet. Be patient. There's your 9th house of faith. Have faith. Find your faith again. And it may be that you have to turn your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true. But that master number 33 is telling you, have faith. 9th house is Sagittarius. Believe. You've learned all the lessons. You don't have to repeat them. The 3 of Wands, which you've got there. Patience. Patience. Once again, we're sick of being patient. Me and Kristen are always saying it, but it will pay off. Your patience will be rewarded. There it is. The beacon of light at the end of the tunnel. We travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, other souls. There may be something to do with a diary entry. The years 1966 to 1974 could be important. Any obstacles in your path are being lifted. Where is it? There. It's the sign of Sagittarius and Jupiter, the planet of openness and expansion. So you're coming out of that barren lands into a better one. It's travel, philosophy, high-mindedness and religion. Established structures, governments, and they are negative, I'm afraid. Destiny, fate, karma are all coming into play, as well as your view of what God may or may not be. It is the house of erudite knowledge, higher learning, lawyers, doctors, astrologers. As your astrologer, with all his runes around his head. It is most definitely of a higher mind, and our need to unite with something greater than ourselves. The ninth house represents churches and schools, which I'm afraid are in the negative light. Spirit's not happy with them. Especially the ones that are old, established and scholarly. It opposes the third house of communication and writing, but that house is winning. The ninth house represents publishing and influences through the written word, so keep it positive. It speaks of forums, so the internet, for written ideas and concepts, also of joining reputable literary world. So this house is important in the charts of writers and anyone who wishes to bring their ideas out to a wider audience. Planet-wide, it is the house of open ranges, journeying and opportunity, and that's what I'll be doing. It also represents esoteric matters like psychics, psychic fairs, new age, counterculture, gatherings, or places where offbeat people gather together for some visionary cause. It also represents the relevance of obtaining psychic information. The Rosicrucians, the esoteric organisations based on ancient structures, are symbolised by the ninth house. With this card, it is time to consider your impending plans in broader terms. It means that you will go outside of your ordinary life on some sort of pilgrimage. Where's Grandad gone? Carrying his light to light our way. He's gone. Where's he gone? There he is. Long distance travel, journeys, voyages to unknown places. There's the unknown. Well done, Spirit. The ninth house is the house of explorers and pilgrims, where there is a quest and a destination. It is where we seek guidance and understanding, the possibility of returning to school and furthering your education in the near future, so finishing your studies maybe. The most mundane meaning behind the ninth card is the travel to distant places. Usually, the reason is for knowledge or for broadening your understanding. There will be a desire to visit places of arcane wisdom and knowledge where you can expect history behind an area to be very well documented. The journey will be an uncharted one of deep and mysterious exploration. Scriptures or religious books may figure in. There will be a longing to connect with something greater than yourself. Occasionally, this card indicates a temporary disconnect from close family, and I will be temporarily disconnected from you, but not unreachable. Going to depart from your known life to another one as a pilgrim or a seeker. The Church of Rome, Italy, so that expect some news of that. The Vatican is represented and also represents alternative religions like modern paganism, Wicca, Sutra, Buddhism, Sikhism, etc. If your question is about love, one or the other person needs their freedom. They want to break the shackles. There'll be no commitment anytime soon. In short, this card indicates that you are about to depart on a very important journey. It may be an outward one or an inward one. Either way, you will be changed through this process. This card has to do with what's been tried and tested, what's already established. No matter how expansive or broad-minded, it will be rooted in tradition. So be patient. And media, long distance travel. So something is coming out in the media. Well done, Spirit. The 18. The Web Weaver. The World Wide Web. There is going to be some very important news coming out, it seems. We are all connected to it, whatever it is. Very important. So, the Web Weavers, do you remember? They have a loom and they weave your life map. It's all there, but you choose, because you have free will, which strands to cut that will never take place once you've made a certain decision. So it's up to you to be careful about your decisions. Choose what you no longer serves you. Sever those ties so that you can go follow your true path to your true destiny. The master weavers, minding their own business, getting to work, building elaborate structures where they see fit. In meditation, I journeyed one day to a small hole in a tree where I came across an ancient weaver. I can't even begin to describe how ancient that spider was, so look for the spiders. It was a blessing to be in her presence. Instead of seeing a spider's web inside, I saw what appeared to be a loom, and each thread on the loom was a thread of my life. I could see the past, I could see the future on the loom. The past was on the left, the loom where the threads created a map. The present and future were yet to be determined, unknown. But I had threads with symbols on them. The first was a symbol of a heart, the symbol of love that was coming in my future. The second was a dollar sign, indicating money would follow. The third was an aeroplane, indicating that I would travel. So again, travel. Whilst I stood there in awe, she cut some of the strings that didn't have these symbols, which were to be my future, but because of the decisions I have made or will make, will no longer come to be. Drawing the weaver's card may indicate that a time of decision making is here. What you decide now or later can and will shape your future. So you may think you have two options, but she is telling you you have a third, and that is to take neither and follow a different path. There are many destinations in life. We must follow our intuition, do what feels right to us. Fate is destined at times, but we always have the ability to change the outcome if we choose. There are many destinations, so it's up to us to create our own fate by choosing the right path. Even if we choose the wrong path, we will always find ourselves where we are meant to be. So is it really the wrong path? Don't worry or overthink it. We may choose the wrong path so many times, but that eventually allows us to see what we don't want and then take the right path. The spiders also represent creation, manifestation, and you are manifesting positively with your words and thoughts. What are you wanting to manifest in your life? Is it something that fits into your current life, or do you need to change something within yourself in order to draw it in? You see, the web also represents entrapment. You may be trapped. Are you creating a web ready to snare what you are hoping to attract? The spider intuitively and wisely creates its web exactly in the right place to trap what it needs for survival. Instead of seeing this as something deadly, think of it as a good survival skill. It prepares its web and then waits for its prey. Patience. Where can you make preparation to achieve what you desire? Impotence. No passion for something. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You need to turn that world upside down. The number 4, non-action, feeling unable or unwilling to take action, not casting spells. This is your wand. You use it with your thoughts, words and actions, and it will be positive, but you're not using it right now. I need to find the book. There it is. So stay positive. Use your magic. Number 4. The wand connects your creative energy to the universe, to the hand of the person that wields it. Magical will directed through that wand can dispel all the negativity and draw positive power. It is a divine spark of change and growth. In ritual and magic, its primary elemental energy is fire, and its direction on the sacred circle is south. So to the south, and he is finally going to use that wand. You have the ability to accomplish any task, but your energy is being misdirected, flowing into channels that deaden it rather than enliven it. You must rethink your strategy. You're wasting your energy on something that is already barren. It's about your action, your free will, your magic. Make creative changes happen. How can you take back command of your life? Ancestral healing. By healing yourself and then others. Where's Chiron gone? There he is. That's where we started. Healing. The aha moment when you realise what's really going on. Everything becomes very, very clear. The crown chakra at the top of the head. Ancestral healing. Ancestral healing is twofold. It's the healing of the soul throughout the lifetimes we live, and it is calling on the wisdom of your elders who have passed before you to guide you on your journey. Where's Grandad gone? There he is. Your ancestors. Spirituality and Aboriginal spirituality combine both these forms of sacred wisdom as one. Our soul has suffered many traumas and brings forth these hurts into our present as a cellular memory. It's in our DNA. As actions and reactions to situations, although we may have no concept in regards to their origins. The ancient ancestors have the wisdom beyond our human experience that spans across many cultures. Healing our spirit is the journey that begins with connecting to our spirit and forming relationships with our ancestors. The same themes are continuing to reoccur in your life and will continue to do so until the underlying issues are identified and healed. This is your time to heal. Put the past behind you. However, do not be tempted just to change direction without stopping for a moment, to prepare, to meditate, to prepare yourself for the next leg of this journey, this new beginning. Healing is a journey of self-discovery and should be welcomed into your life and embraced as such. The wonders of knowing yourself can be truly self-empowering and bring you closer to the essence of self. You are ready. So now's the time. You're ready for this. You were born for this. Make the right choice for you. Thanks for listening.